What is this thing now? What do they do there?
All right, I hope we get started now. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for getting on board. And I want to respect all leaders on the call. There are great leaders on the call that I see here. I want to respect the first V6 lady in the whole world in Royalq, Dr. Mani. Happy to have you on the call. I want to respect the presence of leader OBM, a V5 from Nigeria. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of the V4s on the call. I've seen Leader Preshi. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of Leader Kalista, AK Success. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of Mr. Mbiru Spirito. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of Leader Mash Bola. Happy to have you here. I want also to welcome the Indian team. I've seen leader Saumya, all right? Saumya Rastongi from India. Thank you for joining us all that side of India. I want to respect the presence of leader Jean Paul, one of our team leaders that side of Rwanda. Happy to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed. Happy to see you, Coach Musa from Northern Uganda. Happy to see you again, Leader Eti Emmanuel, Benjamin Choki, Leader Kojo, all leaders on the call, right? All leaders on the call, protocol observed. All right. Today is a Thursday, and on Thursday, we basically talk about solo trading. We basically talk about solo trading, all right? So all leaders on the call, respect,tion, no matter where you're joining us from, I highly respect you. Thank you so much for joining our call this morning. I see just a few. Leader Saul, thank you so much, joining us from Dubai. All right, Kelvin from Kenya. All right, Joshua from Kenya. Leader Kasaija from Kampala. All right, Leader Aaron from Kampala. Okay. All right, Leader Mbutelo from Botswana. All right, Salisu from Ibrahim from Nigeria. Henry from Kampala. Moses Jumbo from Nigeria. All right. Okay, Yusuf, happy to see you here. Reverend Samson, happy to see you here. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's get started into our training for today. Today, we are basically going to talk about solo trading. I'm sorry, I may not be able to switch on my video. Nobody should take it personal, all right? But focus on what we are going to talk about. So today we are going to be talking about solo trading. What is solo trading? I'll first define it. I'll first be able to define what is solo trading in Royalq, and then we get on board. All right, solo trading, ladies and gentlemen, is like the word said, solo. Your goal is to make 0.5 up to 5%. per day. That is your goal. That is the goal. So basically, we have tried so many strategies to see that we create solo traders. They all work. I'll mention a few, but I'll stick to one. We started with sharing with you, ladies and gentlemen, on using applications like Nomics. Then we went to using the change in percentage. I'm just going to talk about them, but I'll stick to one. And basically now as a team, we only talk about using the trading view. I'll give my reasons and why we basically, from the many, we now resorted to this. Right, so we started with showing you how to pick trades from Nomics. It works. Change in percentage, it works. But now basically we are sticking on Royalq. I'll basically just give you a sample space of the three. So I'll share my screen and I'll go to my Royalq basically. And why do we teach people to become solo traders? I'll basically also start from there. Our goal as a team is not to have solo traders. Our goal as a team is to have passive traders. I need to keep this very clear for everybody, because if you become a passive trader and you have good capital, let me still recap what we said yesterday a little bit to show you a clear picture. So I'll go to my synchronized strategy, and I'll share the $200 settings. All right, remember, we shall ask ourselves, what is the price of which coin we want to trade? Let me say BTC, Bitcoin. It's the coin we want to trade on what? On a cycle. So what shall we do? We shall look at the current price of BTC, which is just a little bit. Let me find out the current price. Current price. Right, the current price of BTC is 20. Yeah, the market's now a little bit coming down. It is 22,000, all right? So that's the current price. What shall we say? Our $200 settings, I just want to take a little bit for yesterday before I start solo trading, so that people should understand the ultimate goal of why solo trading, then learn on that one. The 22,000, I'll keep it to this $900. And this minus 53% dip, it means we shall still be trading BTC until it gets here. So it depends on your risk type. You might say, I'll trade BTC using the $500 settings, 83% dip until BTC gets there. So I'll keep to this. I'll keep to this. Right. So this is my end goal. This is when my trades will get stuck. And maybe personally, I'm okay with that. That in mind, I'll just get back to the trade settings. Let me just run there. All right. And I say, okay, now, since I have that, how much capital do I have? I'll talk about one coin worth $10,000. This is the capital you want to use for BTC. Now you say, I'll just raise my first buying amount from 50. Let me talk about around $755. So I'll say $700. I just want to show you the end goal, 755 times the multiple buying ratio, which is 0.67. I'm just doing a recap. 0.67. It means whenever the robot gets into the market, it invests $555. Now, since my margin calls are 18, this times 18 gives me 9,105, and that plus the first buying amount is $755, which gives me a total capital of that. So this is the money I need with my margin calls to trade BTC. Right, since I've lost my cursor, so just a minute. Before I start the solo training, I want to show you the journey. Where are we going? Where we are? Where are we going? So that you can maybe work on yourself. Now, if that is the money I have, I understand that whenever my robot gets into the market, it gives me 1.3%. 1.3 divided by 100 gives me 0.013. This times the $505, this gentleman means my robot, if it closes each layer, let me say from the 50th layer, and end a good day with the momentum we had the last night, the robot can close around 1.3. The market goes down by 1%, the market rises by 1.3. The market goes down by 1%, the market rises by 1.3. In a good day, the robot can do this 50 times, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll be able to make yourself $328 with only $9,000 if you're trading BTC alone. And so if this happens close to, let me say, how many months in a year, I'm considering bad and good, and it happens, let me say, only 5 months in a year, ladies and gentlemen. All right, no. This is this per day, that times 30 gives you that. Then this times 5 months in a year, ladies and gentlemen, where you invested $10,000 in only 5 months, ladies and gentlemen, 9,800 and something, you'll have generated yourself $49,237. So when we talk about the robot working for you, that is the ultimate goal, right? That's where we talk about the ultimate goal, the ultimate goal. Now I want you to imagine that you have a good capital of 5 coins. You're trading 5 coins each with $10,000, and you have $50,000 in your exchange, ladies and gentlemen, and every coin delivers to you, let me say, around $328. I'm just giving an example. This times 5, ladies and gentlemen, those are 5 coins, and that is $1,640. This, ladies and gentlemen, times 30 days, that is $49,200, ladies and gentlemen, and this times 5 months, good in a year, ladies and gentlemen, you have 246,000, ladies and gentlemen, the profit you have made if you remove off your capital of $50,000, ladies and gentlemen, you have a profit of $196,000. So that is the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal, ladies and gentlemen, of creating solo traders. We understand that you have little capital. We understand that you don't have too much money, but we want you to make sure that you learn to be solo traders. But your ultimate goal should be becoming passive traders. That should be your ultimate goal. So on your journey of learning to becoming solo traders, like I'm going to talk about in the next few minutes, should be the ultimate goal of creating a team, all right? Your ultimate goal should be creating a team. Why? Because the future is clear, ladies and gentlemen. Your ultimate goal should be creating a team of traders that are solo like you, that have little capital like you, so that you can create enough residual income, ladies and gentlemen, enough residual income, all right? Enough residual income or enough capital, ladies and gentlemen, so that you can be able to win big time. So the reason of creating solo traders is not to make you solo traders forever. And if that is your focus, then you have a wrong approach. Your focus should be able to make profit from the market and build a team of other people that can do what you are doing right now so that you can grow your trading capital. With that said, let's get into the training now. All right, so basically, we talked about changing percentage, which I will not go into, and it works, but not so much perfect, because you are not able to look at the performance of the market. Some coin is going down, the performance of the market. So let's get into the basic. First and foremost, download the TradingView application. That's the first thing, ladies and gentlemen. Download the TradingView application, all right? And like it's coming up. I'm just going to do a recap. I'm just going to do a recap of the 3 videos I've done so that I create a clear picture. And you see there's some little analysis that you can do, just little analysis at any time of your own, all right? So we said the first step is to create a watch list. So you download the app, register the app, then you just come here on add list and you name it Royalq, right? That's the first step. Then you tap on create. And after I've tapped on create, you see very clearly, ladies and gentlemen, there is this thing called add symbol. Then you tap on add, you minimize your screen, then you get back to your Royalq. And say maybe the first coin here is called VET USDT. Then you just come up here. And search for a coin called VET USDT. That's how you write it. Then please make sure you are looking at the exchanger you are using. If you're using Binance, tick Binance. If you're using Hobby, tick Hobby. So don't choose Byte, these ones, KuCoin. So don't use those ones, all right? So you tap it and it gets onto your screen. Then the next coin maybe you want to trade is Solana, SUSDT. You write the full name, the coins come up, you tap on it. Maybe the next coin you want to trade is BTC. You make sure you have all your coins, it's there, Binance, you see? So that's how you create the list. So that is the first step, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first step. So I've taken my time and all these are my coins. So that is the first step. Now that you have created the watch list, all right? So these are just learning areas. So this is my whole list. Now that you have created the list, the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, is to tap on your chart. So I will, right, it's already saved. So I will clear my chart. I'll clear my chart now to make it clear. All right. So I'll remove everything from my chart and these will be my candles. So that is the first step. So here are my candles, ladies and gentlemen. And the type of the candles you see on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, are what we call traditional candles. Traditional candles, these are the normal candles. These are the normal candles. So before I change the type of the candles, allow me differentiate for you at least 3 types of candles that we have on our screen today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'll be able to, first and foremost, before you get started, you need to minimize your screen like this. And this helps you to understand the trend. Ladies and gentlemen, on the call, Simple Business, you can be able to see, all of you that on the call, that this was an upward trend. The market was going up, and you see very clearly that this was a downward trend. That is simple. Because before you start doing anything, you need to look at what is the trend of the market. So this was an upward trend, this was a downward trend. I hope that is simple to understand, because when you minimize your screen, you can be able to see that very, very clearly. 2, before I go to the candles, okay, let me start with the candles. So now I will put my finger, sorry for that. I'll put my finger, one here, another one here. But before I put in the finger, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tap on this area here. When I tap on it, it opens up. And the following must be ticked. One of the important one is countdown to back close. The countdown to the closing of the candle. Either it is a candle of buyers that is green, or it's a candle of sellers that is red. How much time is it left for this candle to close? And to show it very clearly in the screen, ladies and gentlemen, you can be able to see it here. You can see very clearly here. It's remaining with 30 minutes. For which candle to close, ladies and gentlemen? For the candle, this one, sorry for that. For one candle here to close, this one. So before you jump into a decision you want to take, look at this. That is very, very important. And also mind about the time frame down here. So we are into the 4-hour time frame. So when I tap on the 4-hour time frame, you see we can have a 1 day. When you tap on 1 day, it's coming up. You see that this candle for today, this candle for today, let me widen it. This candle for today is remaining with 16 hours, 29 minutes and 12 seconds to close this one. That is in the 1 day. And in the 4 hours, you have seen this candle is remaining with 28 minutes to close. The same candle that we are doing in the 1 hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen, you see the candle for now in the 1 hour is remaining with 28 seconds to close. And once we go to lower time frame, 15 minutes, you can be basically to see the remaining time. This is just network. Someone should not say, why is it slow? 13 minutes for this candle to close. So once we tap here, ladies and gentlemen, here, it is important to make sure that the countdown to back close is on. Next, let's go to the time zone. So I'll tap on it again. So you can sit down here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me scroll up. You can see here, there is this area called the time zone. It is important for you to put in the right time zone. So you look for it here. And we have different time zones depending on where you are, right? Where you are, right? Depending on where you are. So +2, I see people coming from South Africa. Johannesburg is there for you, right? Depending on the city where you are. People coming from Uganda, we are here at +3. And basically, me personally choose Jerusalem. So if you are coming from Nigeria, you can be able to see Lagos. I think in this area around +2, if I don't forget. Right, yeah, it is in +1 here, Lagos. Lagos, it depends on how you pronounce it. So choose your time zone and make sure it is in. Note, ladies and gentlemen, what we are dealing with is Microsoft Excel. Always make sure you come down here, tap on it, scroll to the down and save. Always make sure you save your work. Now, I want to go to candles. I want to go to candles and explain them, but I want to make sure that someone is clear with the first part before I run into the candle. So if you are clear with the first part, give me some thumbs up. If you are clear with the first part, give me some thumbs up so that I know that at least 10% of the 150 people on the call are following, all right? Okay, let me know. Okay, wow, 10, we are good to go. All right, so 10, we are good to go. All right, so let me get back to the chart. Okay, now let's talk about the candles. Let's talk about the candles. Ladies and gentlemen, we started with understanding the trend. Hope you can see the trend. You can see if we start from here, this was an upward trend. Now let us use some good trading lines before maybe I do anything else. Oh, sorry. Sorry, just a minute. Let me just tap on chart. All right. Okay, now, basically, this is the 15 minutes time frame. I always keep in the longer time frame because I'm trading on the spot market. I don't want to be like in the 15 minutes time frame all the time, right? So, all right. So before I start trading, ladies and gentlemen, before I decide to pick up any trade, the first step is to come on this pencil here before I do anything and come on what you call the trade lines. Before maybe I go to the trade lines, because the trade lines helps you to get what is the trend of the market. All right, so what do you do? Okay, let me pick it up from here, get it up in the screen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the trade line. So I will go and touch this area here where the market started to, it hit the up top here, what you call, I don't know, but traders, they have a certain name they call it. It will be the higher high, this one here, draw my line, have some few touches along as my line is dropping, and come and touch the lower high, which could be, I could put it here basically, because I cannot put it this side. I need to have some touches, which could be around here. Now, I can draw my line longer a little bit. And so after this, it means this is an upward trend. So in my trades, if this market comes and breaks down through this line, I don't know what's wrong with my fingers, right? Okay, comes and breaks down through this line, this one that I've been able to press up here, ladies and gentlemen, this blue one, it means now I'm sure that whatever I'll be doing in this market will be going down. It will now be going down. So that will give me the understanding that the upward trend is done. Now the market is going to go straight exactly kabisa down. So the other indicator, the other trade line or trade indicator we can use, basically it is what you call the flat bottom, right? Okay, let me increase my time frame to the 1 day so that things can get much more clear for me. So what I will do, okay, I'll widen my screen to make sure that this is clear for you. All right. So what I will do, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring my flat bottom. So I touch the lower high here, have some 1 or 2 touches onto my line, draw it a little bit, have one touch could be also enough, and I press it up there, right? So I'll be sure that if the market changes the trend, ladies and gentlemen, and gets below this line here, if you watch the other videos that are a little bit slow, then I'll understand the market has stopped now moving up. It will now be going straight away down. Another one we can use is just by practice what we call the parallel channel. And basically and purely, if this is the, it's right, play with it. I don't know what's wrong with my fingers. Fingers can no longer feel the screen. But okay, so those 2 would be enough. Let me just continue because of time. Now, let us look through these candles. In these candles, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to identify just one candle. And this candle, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call the doji. Dojis are important in identifying the trend of the market. So I want to talk about 2 main dojis. People usually, I love when I read a lot of information or when I'm mentored by someone, I pick what is more important. There's a lot of information in trading, but I only pick what is important, what is very, very important. So we have dojis and we have what you call pin bars. Those are the only 2 things I will talk about, a pin bar and a doji, because these are very important in reading the trend of the market. The first thing we are understanding here is the trend of the market. Now, I want us to show you very clearly when I do like this, all right? Let me widen it a little bit. Basically, all of you, you can see from here. From here, there started a trend. Here started an upward trend. Let me just repeat it for you so that you can see. You can see very clearly that this was a downward trend. Let me push this up. This was a downward trend, and then later it became an upward trend. Then later it became a downward. Let me use this area here, basically to share. Now, what you see in between here is a candle that shows you that the trend of the market is changing. Here we have specifically, I'll look at 2 candles, all right? There is this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one is a doji. It's like this. So when a doji is formed in a downward trend, this means there is a reversal in a trend, and this trend will become an upward trend. When a doji is formed in an upward trend, then this means this market will change and now it will become a downward trend. That's with the doji. So now look here in this example, we have two main candles. There's this one, a doji. There's also this one, a pin bar. A pin bar. Like, look at this. This is the pin, and here there is a bar. That is then there is another one that will be formed like this. So this is a pin bar. It's like a hammer. So these are important. So when a pin bar is formed in an upward trend, then it means it will be a bearish. Look, from a bearish trend, we see there is this doji, then there is this pin bar, then the market takes an upward trend. Let me just show you again so that you can be able to see, because you need to look at the trend of the market. Okay, you see this market was coming from here. And now in this area here, we have a doji, which is like this, that is one, and we have a pin bar. Now, the pin bars that are formed like this, all right, like this, it means this is for the buyers because the green candles start from the bottom and they close from the top. Then the red candle starts from the top and they close from the bottom. Okay, if you want to see that, if you are new, hope you see this is a green candle forming. You see it starts from the bottom, then it's moving up. So I'll not go into those other things that stay in the textbook. So ladies and gentlemen, that is those that determine the market trend. Now, before you enter the market, before you start choosing the coin you want to trade, a few things we want to look at. One, very, very important. I said look at the time of this candle you are trading. Very important. Two, look at the trend of the market. So there are a lot of, this is a doji. There's another one doji that might be formed that's not like that, basically. Maybe it is like, it's not like a plus direct. Let me find if I could find one. They usually see this. I said this is a pin bar. And this one is a pin bar. But sometimes you may find a doji, which is like this. Or another doji that is like this with a body. Some dojis have bodies, but you want not a full candle. So once a doji is formed in a downward trend, it means the market will reverse. Now, these are important decisions you can take. For example, if I came to trade inch USDT, the first thing I'll look at, ladies and gentlemen, I'll look at the market trend. And you can see this is the market trend. And maybe if you can see very clearly, I'll look at where was the market coming from before I become excited. You see the market, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just use this scenario here. The market was coming from high to low, which is here. Then it means the market is going to take an upward movement. So along the journey, you see here, there is a doji. It's not a pin, but it's a doji because it has a wick at the bottom. Look at that. It is telling me, Julius, yes, you need now to prepare yourself because in the near future, the market will become an upward trend. Hello, are you still following before we continue? If you are still following up to there, give me some thumbs up. If you are still following up to there, understanding the trend of the market, simple. Maybe because you have attended many trainings that talk about trading and you feel like these things are hard, you have closed your mind, like these things are hard, I will not be able to learn them, they are complicated. I beg you to open your mind I beg you to open your mind because these are important as a solo trader before you get yourself in the market. You want to see what is the trend of the market. Am I entering a bearish trend because of excitement, or am I entering a bullish trend? Because if you are entering a bullish trend, your trades will get crazy and you lose money, right? And you will miss out on your goal, basically. Now, that is done. Now, if we want to trade, I want to introduce you to a second type of candles. I want to introduce you to a second type of candles, and we shall come here, tap on the chart type, and I want to introduce you to a certain type of candles, and these candles are Japanese candles called the hashing ash candles. The hashing ash candles don't give us the exact price of the market right now. That's why we always need to return back to the normal candles to get the exact price. But why do we use the hashing ash candles? Let me just put them in for you to get what I'm talking about. So just tap on them and they'll basically slowly get into the chart. So the hashing ash candles, ladies and gentlemen, they have one important behavior. Like you see, if you look at these candles that we had, the normal candles, they give you what is happening in the market right away. But the hashing ash candles, like you're going to see, once the market is not falling down by 50%, ladies and gentlemen, once the market is not falling down by 50% from that price, these hashing ash candles will maintain the trend of the market. The hashing ash candles will maintain the trend of the market. If it's a downward trend and the market is not rising by 50%, it will tell you, please, we are still in a down market. If it's an upward trend and the market is not getting down by 50%, it will say still, we are still in an upward trend. So that's the hashing ash candles. I don't know why my trading view is a little bit slow. Let me try to play a little bit with it. It's a little bit slow. Little bit slow. All right, so welcome. Now, these are the hashing ash candles, ladies and gentlemen. And they are very important candles if we want to take a one shot. They are very important candles if you want to take a trade. All right, so let me first and foremost define for you when should you enter the market. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start from what we have just seen in the last few minutes. Now, maybe you visit Acro and you want to trade Acro in the longer time frame. First and foremost, you find a doji. This is the first doji, and this is the second doji. What comes into your mind? This is informing you, Julius. This was a downward trend. Oh, sorry, Acro, where are you? This was a downward trend, Julius. It was a downward trend, ladies and gentlemen. From here, it was a downward trend from here and it came down here. Do you see that, ladies and gentlemen? This is a downward trend. This was a downward trend. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately open your trade. As you are just opening your trade, you find this doji here and this one. That simplifies to you that there are going to be a market that was in a downward trend will now become an upward trend. That's the first indicator that, oh, Julius, prepare to enter in the market because the market that was a downward trend is going to become an upward trend. And so here, that's where now you look at how much USDT am I going to invest in Acro? How much USDT am I going to invest in Acro? So you put Acro on your watch list. It's going to be a coin you'll trade because now you know very well because this coin that was going down has changed the syllabus. Now it's going to go up. Now the question is, using the candles, how do we enter the market? Ladies and gentlemen on the call, the hashing ash candles form green candles that are flat on the bottom with a wick on the top to represent a bullish trend. I want to repeat, the hashing ash candles, the hashing or the hacking ash candles, it doesn't matter how you pronounce it, as long as you understand it, they form a candle that is flat on the bottom with a wick on the top. They form candles that are flat on the bottom with a wick on the top. For example, this one and this one and this one. That is an indication that we are going to have an upward trend or a bullish trend. The Haitian ash candles, these Japanese candles, they form a candle, ladies and gentlemen, that is flat on the bottom with a wick at the down in the downward trend. And once you see it, just understand this market is perfectly going to go kabisa down. This market is going to go kabisa up. All right, if you are still following up to there, before I define the other candles, because now the next step is the easiest, I'll just be putting in the indicators. If you are still okay with that simple understanding, give me some thumbs up. That simple understanding, if I get only, okay, I see if I get 20 likes, then we go on to the next thing, right? That's what you need to understand. Okay, all right, now let's get back to these candles again. All right, let's get back to these candles. Now, what is the indicator? Only using the candles that is telling you enter the market or leave the market. Only using the candles. When can you know that now I should enter the market? And I'm going to show you live examples where you enter the market and still you kept on winning. Now, when the Haitian ash candles form a candle, and this candle, it has a wick on top and a wick on the bottom like this one. Then after that candle, they form another candle that is flat at the bottom with a wick on the top. This is where you enter from. So here is an entry point. Yes, there was this market reversal, but here these candles had not yet confirmed the trend. Now they formed the trend. Now here you enter from here. Someone may say, but Julius, I'll make less profit. Are you serious? Let us try to measure. How do we measure? Now this is where we enter from. Now, how do we measure? How do we measure? We shall tap on the pencil here. And then we get into the down here at the bottom, we find what we call the price range. This one here. Tap on it, then it gets into our screen. Now let us start from this candle. You had to enter from here. Maybe you started from close to there. Let us see how much profit did this person make. Ladies and gentlemen, from here, you are able to take off yourself some 5%. I should tell my friends, the minimum you can take is 2%. And basically, your 2% would be close to there. 2%. Just using the candles, just using the candles. Just using the candles. Now, let me emphasize, if you have a trading capital of $1,000 and you enter a one shot with 1,000, please, if you trade with 1,000, there is no reason of you staying in the market waiting for 10% or 5%, like someone who has $50. Anybody, if you are trading the one shot and you're using a capital of $500 and above, once you get 2%, get off the market. Because the equity you are using determines how long you stay in the market. The equity, the capital you are using, if you decide to use, let me say, $2,000 to enter the market, why do you struggle? 2% is enough for you to get out of the market. But if you have $100, that's when you need to struggle so much with the market, keep longer in the market. Maybe that's when you want 5% from the market. That's when you are trying to snatch 10% from the market. But if you have a good trading capital, like you have $500 and you are on to the one shot, 2%, 1.5, 1.3 is good for you off the market because it will have not less than $20. Not less than $20, ladies and gentlemen. And so you can trade a couple of 10 coins in a day and make yourself $200 plus. Before I leave this, I want to show you what happens when should you get out of the market. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you different dojis. See this doji here, this one here, showing you reversal. What was going up is now going to come down. So you prepare to get out of the market. Now let's use this scenario here. Now, also, the hash and ash candles, to show you that the market is going to have a downward trend, what do? They form a candle, a red candle that has a wick on top and a wick on the bottom. Then after, they form a flat candle that has no wick at top but a wick at bottom, like this scenario here. This says from here, get out of the market because it's going to ra. If you are still okay up to that point of using candles to trade, give me some thumbs up, and then we go into the indicators. If you are okay up to that point, using candles to trade, only purely candles, just looking at the market, knowing when to enter, knowing when to get out of the market, give me some thumbs up, and let's now be able, ladies and gentlemen, to get into putting in the indicators. If this doesn't stick with you and you don't get it, I've personally done a slow video. I've done 3 slow videos. One, I think, is not yet, it's still uploading. The one I did today is still uploading. But I've been able to do for you 3 specific videos. The one for today is still uploading. Okay. All right. It uploaded twice. Okay, I need to find out. All right. So I've done for you 3 videos, and they'll have the same picture. There's this one. Welcome to the blockchain miracle. There's this one. Let's master how to keep winning. And there is this one I've done today, make 0.5 to 5% per day. So if you don't get what I'm teaching right now, in those videos, I've been very, very slow to help you go slow about the topic and get it right. So let's get back to the candles now. Now, we have now finally been able to see when to get in and when to get out. For example, in this trade, if someone found it here, you found it here, you would be in this trade and you'll be making money. Now, how do we trade? If I want to trade in the 1 hour time frame, some of you, this is what you do. You come onto your trades, tap on the 15 minutes. How is Acro? How is Acro in 15 minutes? See, how is Acro? I don't know why my network is a little bit skimpy, but we shall win. I'm positive we shall win. So you start with the 15 minutes, find out how the market's performing, then you go in the 1 hour, then you go in the 4 hour. No, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to trade well, start from the longer time frame. If I want to pick a trade from the 4 hour time frame, I must make sure that in the 1 day time frame, it's an upward trend. If I want to trade in the 1 hour, I must make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that in the 4 hour time frame, it's an upward trend. If I want to trade in the 15 minutes time frame, I must make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that in 1 hour, it is an upward trend. All right, I must make sure that in the 1 hour, it's an upward trend. So if you want to trade in the 4 hour time frame, make sure this is an upward trend. If you want to trade in the 1 hour, make sure this one is an upward trend. If you want to trade in the 15 minutes, make sure in the 1 hour, it's an upward trend. Why? Here are the reasons. If I use the 4 hour time frame, if my trade doesn't win in the next 4 hours, it has more hours to win in the 1 day. If my trade doesn't win in the 4 hours, if I'm using the 1 hour to trade, if it doesn't win in the 1 hour, it has more hours to win in the next 4 hours. If my trade doesn't win in the next 15 minutes, it has more than 1 hour to become a winning trade. So as you enter the market, which time frame do you want to use? How is the previous time frame performing? For example, if I want to trade Acro, you see, this is the 15 minutes. Maybe Acro was doing well when I entered from here. Let me show you an example here. and I want to trade acro here. I entered from here and I was excited. Before I pick this trade here, I must go and check in the 1 hour. So you start from the 1 hour. Okay, let me say I start from the 1 day and I look how is acro. You see? I need to first look at the trend of the market. I need to squeeze my fingers and see the trend of the market. This was an upward trend. The market was going up, but although this candle is green, this market is trying to take a downward trend. But although this candle is showing, the results for today will be good. All right. So I will go to the 4 hours time frame, and I see what is happening in the 4 hours time frame. Now, look at the candle that is being formed right now that has 3 hours to go. This one. This one. So this was an upward trend, but I need to look at how that candle is being formed. Then if I wanted the 15 minutes, I must look at the 1 hour. So that is how you see in the 1 hour. This is you see what's happening in the 1 hour right now here. This is in the 1 hour. Now I cannot become excited to trade in the 15 minutes. Now this is a down. It is going down in the 15 minutes. Maybe I'll wait because you see here is a doji, and this doji was saying the market is changing the trend. Okay, hope that is okay. Let me now go into the indicators. I use the 4 hour time frame to drop in the indicators to help us take decision about the market. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall tap on the plus FX indicators and we shall choose our first indicator, basic and purely, and our first indicator, we shall come on technicals and write in the name of the indicator. And ladies and gentlemen, the name of the indicator will be called, our first indicator will be called the T3 ribbon. So we shall tap on it once. Don't like that, tap on it once. Don't like that. All right. All right. All right. Let me just get back to my favorite because I already chosen it up. All right. So this is the T3 ribbon indicator. Now we are going to set it up. Why do we set up our indicator? Ladies and gentlemen, these indicators were developed in the long times of the market. And so for them to be suitable for crypto, now there are 3, I need to remove 1. For them to be suitable for crypto, we need to put in the settings. So we shall tap on the indicator and here there will be a wheel. Tap on it and go through the settings. So these will be the settings of the indicator. 10, 1, 16, 9. Here there is closed and you put H3. So if you watch those videos, I'm very slow on how you installing those indicators. This is how they to look like, right? Then let's go to the style. So on the style, we don't remove anything apart from the buy and the exit, this one and this one. And we shall now save as default. Then we press OK. Remember, although you have pressed OK, we need also to save our chart, never to lose it. So I'll come here and I tap on save. All right. So this is my indicator. And basically it is showing me when to enter the market from here. The indicator shows you join now and make money, minimum 2%. Join now, make money. And if you are joined using that indicator from there, let's use a price ranger. You came on the market, the indicator showed up. Join from here, you join the market, ladies and gentlemen. As we speak right now, in the morning, you'll have made yourself 7%. 7%, 7%, 7%, 7%, 7% from acro. 7%. I said, if you have good liquidity, you stay shorter in the market. So if you had taken 2% and you had your $2,000, minimum 2%, 2%, minimum 2%, 2%, you would have stopped around here. Others would be making more money, but you have made your good money and you are looking for next trade. So that is our first indicator we are putting on the screen, and that indicator is called the T3 ribbon. If you are still following, ladies and gentlemen, let me give some thumbs up. You are still following this training. You are still following. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know that you are following. Thank you so much, all leaders. Okay. Okay. You are still following. There's so many questions here. So many questions here, but I'll come to them last. Okay, if still following, give me some thumbs up. As simple as that. The indicator shows you when to join the market. So your responsibility is just to join the market. You make money and forget your name, minimum 2%. Let's put in our third indicator. Let's drop in our third indicator, ladies and gentlemen, on the call, and we shall tap on the plus, tap on FX indicators, and our third indicator will be called the true strength indicator. Instead of us using the RSI, we shall be using the TSI, the true strength indicator. Okay, let me show you something. There is a line in the middle here. There's a line, this one, there's a line here. So it separates the trading from the downside here. So it has not yet shown up. This is the TSI, the true strength indicator. And it has two lines, all right? It has two lines, it has not yet shown up here, but I believe it does first. It might delay, let me remove it and return it again. So you go to technicals and you search for the indicator, right? Okay, so as I wait, I will go to the setting up of the indicator. So we shall start with the input. On the input, we shall start with the length. Here you have 25, put 20. Here we have the short length. There is 5, there is here put 5, here put 3. The distance between the two indicators. Everything you do, save as default, press OK. I don't know why it's not showing up. It's a little bit late. I hope my network is getting better. No. This is too much, so it's taking long. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. It is here. So I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove everything and I take it back to its origin. All right. How it was looking like before, so that you can understand. So at first, before I touched it, it was like this. Not like this 100%, but this is how it looked like, all right? So let me play with the top side. This is just with your fingers. Just adjust and move with your fingers to make your screen clear, right? And here is the indicator. So we need to make it clear. So we tap on it, then we go on settings. So on the true strength index, the true strength index is the blue line. So we shall tap on it, increase its thickness to around there. Then we have the signal. This is the true strength indicator. It is better than the RSI. Then on the signal, it's red, and we can basically keep it to that. You can increase your thickness depending on the capacity of your eyes. All right. Then we go to this zero line. You can give it any color, basically give it green, and draw up a line. All right. So this is how save as default, like we said, and press OK. And our indicator will look like this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when the blue line, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. When the blue line crosses over the red or purple line, this signifies very important thing. When it breaks even if it's below the line, look at this, and it crosses over, it shows you that the market is strong, kabisa, get in the market. And you see, if I increase my upper screen and put my finger here, this is my finger, you can see very well from here, this is where it crossed from. And in the next line is where we got our arrow to get into the market. And from here, the market started to move up, basically up, until now that the indicator is now bending a little bit. And this is where you join from. You join from here. And here, this is confirming, two indicators. This is confirming, and this is extra confirming. The candles are saying yes, this one is saying yes, and this one is saying yes, boom, in the market. Now, once this line crosses over the zero line, this is the zero line here, the zero line. This means there is high volume. This means there is high volume. This means there is high prices. This means there is high volatility. Three are in play. And once it gets below the line, like if we go, let me tap once and move the cursor, like here, you see here, you see here, it made a corner here. And you see here, the market started moving down. Here it shows low volume, low prices, and low volatility. And it is stronger and stronger than, ladies and gentlemen, it's stronger than the RSI. It's called the true strength indicator. So basically now we have two indicators into our screen today. So these three, the candles, the indicator, and the true strength indicator can help you to decide when to get into the market. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of today's training. You could watch the video I've done, because the video talks about the third indicator, which will help you so much. I may not be able to go into it right now. I'll do it next Thursday. But if you watch through that video, it will be able to help you look at the third indicator that's very paramount, that you could have into your screen here and be able to win big. I want now to go into the questions, all right? So if you're okay up to there, give me some thumbs up. Let me just come into the questions here and be able to answer. Okay, all right. Okay, let me get into, I'll just scrap a little bit here and get into the questions. Okay. Let me start from this one. All right. Good morning, Mr. Julius. It's yet Rukundo to ask, why is it that when you buy Iggy $100 in a coin, in your robot, there goes like 9.95 $100? All right. So you need to understand that in your exchanger, Mr. Rukundo, there are some charges. All right. So the robot doesn't trade. The robot, okay, how can I express it? How can I express it to you, Mr. Rukundo? But what happens is that the robot trades in your exchanger, and your exchanger has rules, all right? So those percentages, all right, on every trade, they happen in your exchanger, not in the robot. all right? Not in your robot, okay? Those are exchanger charges, okay? Because it will give you the value in your exchanger. I'm not clear with the first part, clear a little bit, okay? Why do the candles become smaller when I add the indicator? No, they don't become smaller, it's you. It's you who needs to put your finger from here to here, from here to here, and widen your screen like this. You see, I can make them bigger. Now, if I want to reduce them, I put my finger from around the price costs, from here to here, like I do this. Okay, I can still play back. All right, this. It's me. I can put here, sorry, here and here. Try to bring the fingers closer. Or I can even play from here. Okay, it disturbs a little bit. It's a little bit skinted, so you need it to be handling it a little bit slow. Okay, I hope it's clear with you now. Okay, let me go to this other question. Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay, happy to see you, Dr. Mani. Thank you for joining. Well understood. Okay, please repeat again. All right, you need to watch the video. I've done a slow video. I just wanted to make sure. I struggle to use the price ranger tool. Can you show it to us slowly? All right, the price ranger. What you need to do is to come here, tap on the pencil, scroll down, find it up. It's down here at the bottom. Long press, tap on favorite. So there it goes, a long press, tap on favorite. Then it comes on your favorite here. Some of you tap on this thing here called show on the chart, and it gets blue. So it keeps on disturbing you on the screen. Like you see, it is here. All my things are showing up here. So like they keep on, you don't want to move it, it's disturbing you. So you should always come on it and remove it up. So you pick maybe the price ranger. So look, the price ranger has a blue button, a blue dot here. That's where you need to use it from. So you bring it, you bring the blue dot where you want to start measuring. Then you tap in the blue dot, You tap in the blue dot here. Tap once. Okay, so sometimes it might disturb, so I need to bring it again. It's a little bit soft, so you need to be also, how do they say? Let me bring it again. I hope I'm very rough with the way I'm doing my things, but I will win. So maybe I want to start from there, then you tap on the cycle. Let me delete. I hope this time around, let me use this area. Okay, let me pick it up again. So I get it there. Just, you can even, by the way, change the colors as much as you want. I don't know why it's disturbing me, but I hope, okay. Hope now it will be okay. All right, so let me tap on it once. All right. So that's how you have it. Sometimes it might disturb you, but you need to tap on it once. It brings a 0, you delete, then you can bring it again. So that's how you can. So this trade has already delivered some 7% for some people. Okay, those, you know, those who take action make money. All right, let me come again. Let me scroll up. Okay, how do we get these videos? All right, leader, Leader Annalyn has posted here. What do you mean get out of the market? Will you get out of the market when the coin has not yet delivered? All right, let me give you an example. I just picked this trade. I've not yet given it time, but maybe it has 2%. I come on my trade and it has 2%. All right. Okay, and I've invested in some good capital. I come check it up maybe later. I can give it 2%. But maybe I come on this trade personally. I come on this trade personally, and I find here it has a floating profit of 2%. I don't need to waste time. Okay, yes, the market might be pumping, but I can come in here personally, tap on sell, market price, 100%, and I confirm. I won't sell at a loss. This trade will do well in my longer time frame. I just need to look at it again because I just picked it from somebody. I didn't have the time to come up here and look at it. So let me first look at VET personally. Oh no, all right. So VET USDT, I was, okay, to answer this one. All right, okay, look at this trade is in the 4 hours time frame. So if I joined it at the right time, I joined it late, but it's okay. I joined this trade late. I don't know why today my screen on the side is not picking up. I don't know, but okay, so this is the trade in the 4 hours time frame. So it is still doing well. So I'll not get out. So in the 1 hour, it's getting down. I don't know why my fingers are not picking up this side. So I need to switch off my phone and come back on trading view so that I can be able to play this side where I want to play. So this market is getting down in the 1 hour time frame. Like you see, you can see very clearly here. Also, this candle is showing me the hash in ash candle is showing the market's getting down. The first candle is a candle with a wick. You see that one is a candle with a wick, and the next one is flat. It means it's going down. So once you check in the lower time frame, like the 15 hours, it will be going down. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. In the 15 hours, I'll just need to wait for this candle here. You see this candle here in the 15 minutes, this one. I'll wait and see how this candle will finish up. If this candle finishes up like a doji, then it means this market will change. The market will change. That was in the next 5 minutes, then it will change. So that's why I don't need to fumble. I need to be patient because why? I'm using the 4 hour time frame. So when I'm using the 4 hours time frame, I'll focus on the 1 day, and my market's telling me you are still in the game. In the 1 day, you see here, it is just crossing. Then I'm trading the 4 hours time frame. I'm confident about my trade. Then, although it is getting down in the 1 hour, I'll still be patient because it's just on the time frame I'm using to trade. So I'll wait for this candle in the 15 minutes to see, and you'll find that the market might reverse if this comes us up as a doji in the next 5 minutes. I hope I've answered this leader here. Okay, let me scroll up, just answering some questions. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. I appreciate you chat me up on my inbox. Chat me up. I appreciate you chat me up. Can you join according to the indicator? When you join according to the indicator, the next candle is yet to form. So how do you measure take profit? Take 2%. It's guaranteed 2%. If you have fear, 1.5. Will it remove my leader if you remove the indicator? This one I didn't get it. How do you match using indicators and candles? Doing preset price, or you enter the trade immediately. I enter the trade immediately. I think I'll do a video about preset. I'll do a video about preset price. Please, can you explain again how you started the market trend using the line? This one is simple. I'll do that. My super leader, my question is that, okay. Kindly share the video. Okay. My trading view doesn't bring me the arrows. What could be the problem? It's you with the settings. Check your settings, my leader. Let me just show you. The focus is on the settings. The T3 ribbon settings here. Right? So make sure in your inputs, this is the information. And you must have ticked this area. That's all. The arrows will come. Those with the trade line, I hope I'm coming lastly to answer that. Let me finish up. Can I change the candle settings to Japanese candles forever? Why forever? Why forever? You need to make sure that you, especially if you want to pick the trade at the current price. For example, look at this. These are hashing ash candles. But if I change them to chart type, the candles, I want to know the current price, because the hashing ash candles will not give you the current price in the market. This is the, now I want you to change, to look at the difference. The normal candles are showing you that this candle is getting up. But I told you that the hashing ash candles, when they sense that the market's not rising by 50%, let me just get back to them and you see the difference. They keep in the trend. You see, they're still maintaining a bearish trend. But in the normal candles, if we get back to them, the normal candles, when you get back to them, you can see very clearly they're showing you that the market is going to go up. The normal candles. But the hashing ash candles, if the market's not rising 50% from that price, they will keep the trend. So they are important for especially people want to trade to trade in the one shot. So you see here, this one. You see, look at the candle. Let's just wait for these 53 seconds. We see the formation of the next candle. Just a few seconds. I'm going to come back on this chart. Let me read the next question. When I set my indicators, they came two levels of true strength indicator, but don't look the same. Delete one. When you do the settings for one coin and save, you don't need to set, you do once, it will appear in all coins. Trying to put in the indicator, but I cannot find the plus sign. Check down, it's there on your screen. You need to check down. Can someone trade acro? I don't know, please. Now, I don't know. Can you please repeat how to draw the price line? Okay. Please, leader, where can I find such videos? Because sometimes I come late. Do I need to still use the auto FPI retracement indicator with the indicators for today? Yes, you can have 3 indicators in one. I think I'll handle it. I'll try to see. Tomorrow is a Friday. Yeah, question and answer. Tomorrow is a Friday, question and answer. I'll go into so much. How much capital do I need on my Binance so that the robot does everything for me? As much as you can afford. How much capital? As much as you can afford. Please, sir, how can I add the arrow on our indicator because it is not coming up? I try to put mine. Check your settings, watch the video that are very slow, giving you the instructions. Please, the link to the video. Please, the link on the preset video is missing. Be slow with me, I'll handle slowly. Handle slowly. I can't move fast, all right? Can follow those videos. They're a little bit slow, right? They're a little bit slow. The videos are a little bit slow, so they'll help you understand. Can I have more than one chat settings? Can I have more than one chat? One chat settings on my phone. I don't understand this one. My question is that after using the time frame to know when to enter the market, how do we pick the preset price? Okay, preset price, follow the videos. I'll do it. I'll do the preset price, not now. Okay, minimum amount, sir, as much as you can afford. When it comes to capital, I have no answer. $10 minimum capital. If you want to trade on a passive trading, I've done a video that yesterday. It's $200 if you want to do passive trading starting off. My candles are inverted. I mean, the blue is in the position of red. How can I make it right? No, the videos, the link, just the link, okay? Okay, people want to trade. Let me drop in some. If your candles have issues, just tap on top here. Come to the settings of candles, I think. Yeah. Come to the candles settings, the body, the borders, the wick. Just take this screenshot, sir. Just take this screenshot. This one here. The one with the issues of your candles. Just take this screenshot. It will help you set up. People want to trade. Okay, let's find at least 5 coins to trade. Yeah, the links. No. Please scroll up onto the chart. You know, people asking the same questions. Please scroll up onto the chart. Scroll up onto the chart. Feel like you're asking the same questions. Please, I have the Vink indicator. Should I remove it to the T3 ribbon? You can still have 3 at the same time. How do I read the ribbon indicator? It has a green arrow showing you when to enter the market. Please, I came late. Share the recording. How can you have more than one trading view on your phone? Why? Why do you want more than one trading view? Why do you want more than one trading view settings? I don't understand this one. Why do you want more than one? Why do you want to have 2 trading view apps on your phone? This one I don't understand. All right. Okay, I've tried to answer some questions. Now let us pick up some trades, all right? Let us pick up some trades. First and foremost, before we pick up the trade, we need to understand, we need to look at the main coin. The main coin is called BTC, all right? How is it performing in the market? That's the first step because it determines the movement. It controls over 43% of the market. So before you become excited about I want to get into the market, we need to look at how is BTC performing, Bitcoin, right? I need to switch off my phone because I can't win properly when it comes to Let's try to see. Ah, my screen, I need to switch off, but first look at the performance of Bitcoin, all right? I've already drawn in my here, let me change the time frame to 1 day. I've already drawn in here. It was not drawn very well. I don't know, my screen is not winning. So wanted to use the flat bottom, touch the lower low. This is the lower low. Move it with one touch of this candle here, which is here, and draw a straight line. This time, which is there. Then I touch it once. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can basically not get into the market now unless a candle, a green candle is formed here. For example, unless a green candle forms on top of here, then I will trade. So I may not join with excitement now. I'll wait for this candle to see, because it has some close to 15 hours, unless I use the 4 hours time frame. Okay, all right. I've already drawn the line. I've used the bottom. I've been able to draw the line. Let me draw it again. Okay, so what I will do, I'll touch the lower low, put in here. It's called the flat bottom. So I'll touch the lower low, which is here. This is the lower low, the previous one. Then I take my trade. This is in the 4 hours time frame. Touch, 1 or 2 touches are enough. I touch this one. It may not be so much perfect. All right. Now in the 4 hours time frame, I can trade because it's still an upward trend in the 4 hours time frame, right? Okay. Now I look at some of the coins. The market's still going down, but I can still keep it. Let me look at YFI. This is in the 4 hours time frame. Oh no. My screen is not playing me very well. I want to touch these areas here. It's not giving what I want, but okay. I need to return some indicators because right, I'll remove one. Let me see how much profit does this coin make every. Wow. This coin is strong. It makes close to 262. Wow. Talk about this later, not today. One of my brain is tired. Let me see if I could sit down alone and pick up some trades, right? My brain is not okay now. I want to do things when my mind is fine. So this trade, if I was going to use the indicators, I had to join close to around here. If I was going to use the signals, all right, I had to join close to around here, these indicators, right? But now look, this trade has overperformed. If I get in from here, I might suffer the consequences. So I will still, you look at this coin here, LTC. This one also, I had to join from around here. Now I need to wait for the formation of the next candle because this was the right time to join. Let me look for another coin. Which one? Let me look for Atom. Okay, someone was asking me acro. Yeah, sure. Acro. Now look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is in the 4 hours time frame, but there is a pin bar. There is a pin bar here. There's a pin bar. Now you see this pin bar. There's a pin bar here, and this candle. There's a pin bar here in the 4 hours time frame. Unless I want to trade in the 1 hour time frame, but there's a pin bar here. This pin bar represents that there will be a market reversal. So maybe I want to trade. Maybe let me check up in the 1 hour. Hope you see the indicator is facing down in the 1 hour. And in the 4 hours, there was a pin bar. Hope you see down here, no matter what the current candle is saying, this market is Kabisa showing me that it crossed, taking a downward direction. Let me look at the 15 minutes. Unless I wait for this candle to cross again, but this market is not dependable. So, you know, when you can trust your instincts, but me personally, I would not trade acro for now. I would wait because I will not finish the market today. Let me look at inch maybe. Okay, this is 15 minutes. I need to wait for this candle. I need to wait for this candle here and see in the next 3 minutes. So at some you need to, all right, beautiful. Okay, now in the 15, this is 15 minutes, but I can't start from here. You see, it says get into the market. This is 1 inch. But I'll start from, maybe if I want to trade in 15 minutes, I'll look at the 1 hour first. Okay, I need to wait for the second candle because this market had entries from here. I didn't join. From here, that's where supposed to join from here. I didn't, I was not aware. So now, if I want to trade this coin, I need to wait for the next candle. I don't want to find shortcuts to success and I end up in floating loss. I don't want to risk my money. I'll wait for the next candle. The next candle, and it has 7 minutes to be formed. So the next candle in the next 17 minutes will determine if I will trade that trade. So if it comes, which candles are these? Let me check. Let me change the candles. I hope I'm answering this question. So a little bit, it will take some time, especially. Okay. Now you see, these are the hash candles. I had to join from here. Yeah. So now if I'm finding it up there, I need to be patient, wait for the next candle. So I will not trade inch. Basically, BCH, this has already overperformed. So, you know, trading is timing. Look at BCH, the 1 hour. Let me check it up in the 4 hours time frame. Now, this coin has oversold. Yeah, although the indicators are saying get into the market, I see that telling me get into the market, but you know, I missed out from here. I don't know how you people, you try to get what I'm saying, because it is dangerous for you to get into the market when it's at its top. Look at this. This is its new all-time high. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This is in the 4 hours. Yes, it is its new all-time high. It has broken this area here. I don't know you people, you understand me. It has oversold. I had to get in at the right time because trading is timing. So someone may say, but me, I want to trade. I'll first wait to look at, yes, it is an upward trend. Surely in the 1 day, in the 4 hours, maybe I need to look at it in the 1 hour. Getting in at the right time is the most important thing, I personally believe. But this is 1 hour, 15 minutes. Okay. I need to, because I've missed out. Here was the entry time. Because some of you are impatient, but I believe in one thing: you can never finish the market. So I'll check up this market later. I'll be out for now, me personally. I better remain patient than me trying to try to get into the market. Now these questions, can I have more than one trading? This one I've answered. My chart is overcrowded. The indicators are overlapping each other. Remove some. Do I need to set my robot after binding to Binance so that it does everything for me? Can you have more than one trading view settings on your phone? Two trading view, because you cannot see the current price on Hacking Ash. No, it is simple. It maintains the trend of the market. You just change the candles. Mr. Julius, you can leave the trade when the indicator is showing red. I don't understand. Whoever is not getting this right, maybe you need to watch the other slow videos. Greta Masaka, it seems you are joining this. Could you get back the person who invited you? This one I've already answered you. I told you the take a fee and mark a fees in your exchanger. Rukundo, I've already answered you. It is the charges that happen in your exchanger, not in Royalq. Okay, but they are simple decimals. Those are charges, simple decimals. Okay, the Ugandan time zone. The Ugandan time zone, choose Jerusalem or Moscow, but I recommend Jerusalem. It's good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. On this call, we have great leaders who would love to share with us one or two words. We can't go without their motivations. I see we have Dr. Mani, leader OBM. We have leader Preshi. So I'll take the advantage. I will call leader Preshi to invite leader OBM to invite Dr. Mani, and that will be the end of our close. All right, leader Preshi, welcome. Leader Preshi will invite for me leader OBM. The OBM will invite for me Dr. Mani, and that will be the end. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And leader Preshi, are you on the call? I see she's chatting. All right, so. All right, she's in a noisy area. Beautiful. Okay, let me invite leader OBM. Please, could you come up, sir? Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, my leader. Thank you for the great value you just shared to us. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are listening from. I just spoke with one of my friends. He asked me, "Is Royalq still working?" I told him Royalq can never stop working because Royalq is the truth. And a year, 3 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, you will either be regretting joking with this opportunity, or be glad that that you are a source of joy to your family, to your community, to your nation, because you say yes to Royalq. Because Royalq is the truth. You are not giving your money to anybody, and now you are being trained how to pick trade for yourself. If you have not made money already, or maybe you are not rich already, but if you are rich, you understand, you just go to passive trading instantly. But if you are not yet, you don't have capital, you can actually be a solo trader. And in conjunction, when you start making money, show your friends, show your people, your communities, or people your influence, show them how it's done. You understand? You have every material, YouTube, Facebook, all the social media. We have recorded Royalq presentation, recorded the Royalq, skill, how you can have a skill, trading. Everything is ready for you. It's not left for us. It's a blank check. I always say this. Royalq has given us a blank check. You can now write whatever you want. You understand? So if you are like that, you know, you are a leader, and you can have you can raise teams. You know, you are going to make more, because look around you. Or anybody that you think is wealthy, you know, they are making money off people. They are not, you know, they are stealing money. They are making money off people. Look at politicians. What are they doing? They are taking taxes, levies from a lot of people. And that is why they get that kind of money. Look at all celebrities, you know, musicians. They make money. You know, you see people, somebody like Davido will fill up the O2 Arena. Look at Burna Boy, fill up stadiums. You understand? They make money. They make money off iTunes, you know, all of these platforms. They make money literally from here, ₦1 from here, ₦2 from here. You know, maybe $1 Uganda shilling from here. You know, little. You're making money off people. So that is what we are telling you. Start trading, learn the skill, make money, you know, share your testimony, then teach other people how to do this thing. And it trickles down, you know, that you'll be making something every day. And that is where we are taking you. Royalq is the truth. Royalq will still be existing 10 years, 20 years from now, even when we are gone. You understand? But the thing is, start building right now. Start building right now, because we are the millionaires and billionaires of the future, whether you like it or not. But it is now your decision now. Are you going to take it up? Are you going to learn the trade? If you don't have money, you don't have a lot. You start with what you have. At the end of the day, you are going to be glad that you listen to us today. So let us have a glorious week today. Let me now invite my lady boss, the first V6 lady in the world. It's not even in Nigeria or Africa, in the world, in the person of Dr. Mrs. Money. So take it away, madam.
Wow. Good morning, everyone. Wow, thank you so much, leader. Okay, thank you so much. You are such a powerhouse. My leader, Julius, I don't know what to say. You know, I said it from the one, with due respect to everybody. Julius' presentation has always been so powerful from day one, since the first day I listened to him last year. Permit me to say that, well, to me, he's the best. The guy teaches us so much knowledge. Thank you for this. I want to talk to us today. We have tried a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of scam. We've lost money, including me, Dr. Money. We've all done all these things, but it's time to come back home. I sat down and I thought about it. And I said, okay, we have people that are ready to impact knowledge on us for free. All we need to do is to be consistent, attend this training, learn about it, know it. Honestly, if you can sacrifice your time to attend these meetings every day for just 1 month, I tell you, you will be settled for life. Look at the economy of Nigeria, not just Nigeria, other places, recession coming, war, everything going on. Will you be able to survive in the economy if you are not doing a 9-to-5 job? That is why you need this. It is not too late to start. Whenever you wake up, that is your morning. Come attend the meetings every day, even if you are busy, even if you have to put on your earpiece. Be here 8 to 10. Get your notes and your biro. Take down notes. The first day, the second day, the third day you come, you may not get it all. Don't worry. Try to create time during the day to watch the recorded videos, and they keep coming. You will be so happy with yourself. Just imagine you know all these things. Yes, we did Royalq last year, and we just did it like that because we are well in the bull season, and then we didn't know about all this. But now we know better. We know better. And so you can even decide to get money to trade if you know when to enter the market and when to live on your own. The satisfaction that comes from not giving your money to anybody, you did it and you made your money, you're making some good money every month. I'm telling you, it is out of this world. You'll be so happy, and then you can share the experience, the knowledge with people. Invite your people, your family, your loved ones to come. Let them know people are suffering out there. People need this knowledge. People want to make money. People are hungry. Invite them to come and get this knowledge. Let me tell you, nobody can take your skill from you. Skill is something that nobody takes away from you. What Royalq is giving you is something that even when you retire, old age, you can sit down and make money with it. You don't need to depend on your children or your grandchildren. You will be satisfied for life. I'll encourage you really to take this serious. I am also learning a lot. As a matter of fact, I was even saying maybe I'll beg Leader Julius and Calista, and Anita, maybe they will come and help me train some of my leaders, because I see value. I am getting value. I want to know this. Be hungry for knowledge. Know it, get it, absorb it, and you will be happy. Thank you very much. Take your business serious. If you don't take your business serious, nobody will take it serious for you. Thank you.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing to add, but to appreciate our V6, the first V6, ladies and gentlemen. If we're still here, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know what it means to be on V6. Very amazing, very amazing. So I wish you all the best, a happy day. You can be able to get the videos for yourself, very little slow. I'll be humbled, Dr. Mani, to be invited. I'm usually available, just an inbox away. I'll be available to take your team members through a step-by-step, slowly process. Make sure that we can build a community of winners, because when everybody wins, at the same time, we all win together. So thank you so much, all leaders. God bless you abundantly, and I wish you a perfect day. I just want to encourage you to go and take action, because action takers are the money makers. Believe in yourself, believe in your instincts, and take decisions. You'll be happy to win your first trade. You'll be happy to win your first trade without anyone guiding you. I have so many good testimonies all over the world of people who are trading by themselves, and they are happy making their money. And you can do it. Thank you so much. God bless Dr. Mani. God bless you all leaders. God bless you, the OBM. I wish you all the best. And tomorrow it will be question and answer. Come up with your question. Raise up your hand, put it in a chat. Let us take you slowly through the question. Leaders, if you be available to share your experience using the app, it will be also very phenomenal. God bless you all, and have a nice